Hey Glass Gang, thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the long wait. Gang, the stream is ready to begin. Alrighty, how's everyone doing tonight? GG. Glad to see everyone. And shout out to Nada Alien, ROB Chaos, Heisenberg Finn, MadMat82, Big Play Ray Ray, Ted Turn 7, the Canadian Lorax, the Orange Cowboys here. Howdy, Orange. And everyone else, thank you so much for joining this stream tonight. I hope you have an awesome night. It's gonna be a fun one, I think, as we're gonna be doing some raids, some bounties. I'm gonna be in Public World. I'm gonna invite Orange too, also to the chat here in a moment. Pretty neat. We're gonna try to go as late as I can. I'd like to kind of have a later than usual stream. Depending on how my gut can handle it. I had Subway earlier and I'm just not feeling 100%. But we're still gonna try and just get through it. So that should be what's on the menu tonight. And wouldn't you know, Glass Gang, tonight is my birthday. That's right, this kitty was born on this day. Some like 1,200,000 years ago in a land far, far away. So yeah, we're having a birthday bash. Tonight is usually a members only night, members only live stream, but as it's my birthday, I wanted to spend it with all of you, everyone who watches the channel, that likes to watch content on the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, so I wanted to open it up to the public for everyone to join tonight. I thought that would be the best thing to do. Thank you so much, MadMat82. I may be a tired old kitty, but I tell you what, I'm here to give Ian06 the old toe tap. How about that? What do we got going on? Oh yeah, pipe rifle build. Check this thing out. So the full build guide is on the channel. It also dropped today, like 40 minutes ago. I just released the full build guide on how to solo Ian06 with the pipe rifle. It's so much fun. You're gonna enjoy this build. I get a kick out of it. You're not ready for it. You're not. It's so much fun. I had a blast today putting this together. So let's get Orange in the chat, though. It's the cat. It is. I do apologize. I guess I didn't properly introduce myself. I go by the cat. You can call me the cat. My full name is Glassy McFluffypants, your resident friendly neighborhood vault kitty. So I'm here to do two things: drink milk and attack. And I'm all out of milk, so we're here to attack. Happy birthday. GG. That's right, I was born on this day, gang. I am a whole, like, I think I'm 4. I'm 4 years old. I'm an old cat. 4-year-old kitty in the hood. GG! Big Play Ray Ray, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. $100 super chat. Oh my god! Thank you, Ray Ray. Wow. Thank you so much for the support. I think your birthday gave me luck because I just learned the reflex mod. Let's go! No, you know what that was? You know what that was, right? I'm pretty sure that was God Todd himself in the flesh, bestowing the RNG God powers onto you through me, through this stream. So shout out to him, shout out to God Todd, the one only Godfather Todd McToddypants, this handsome guy. If 4 years old for a cat is old, then 11 years old is ancient. I agree, yes, 11 is ancient. I knew a cat that was 17 and it was crazy. It could barely walk. We get too old. Sometimes we get too old. Okay, let's get the orange cowboy in here. So we can start the shenanigans. I get to bossing and bountying and all kinds of stuff tonight. I'd like to try and play with as much people as we can, so we might start with raids, to be honest. And then end on, like, bounty hunting and world bossing, because we can fit in more people as people try to join the world. Orange. Orange. Orange? Oh, I see him. Hang on a sec. Orange? Oh, bro. Okay, let's just do a call through. Let's just call through Discord, Orange, because this isn't working again. Start voice call. I have something in my eye. Alright, I think I got it. But yeah, I'm having a blast with this pipe rifle build. The pipe is life is what I called it. I ended up sticking with that. I feel like it suits it well. And it's kind of just like a little thing in the game, I guess. Thank you so much, Cowboy Jr. GG! Orange? Oh, yo, what the hell is going on? Can you guys hear Orange? Orange, can you talk again? Yeah, they don't hear you. Alright, let's try and figure this out. Having all kinds of problems. This doesn't usually happen. I mean, not like this. Usually Discord works. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, let's see. Voice. Dear, I'm sorry, gang. We'll get this squared away here in a moment. Speakers. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, Orange, try now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That works beautifully. We found you. The man, the myth, the legend, in the flesh, the orange cowboy. How are you doing?
Howdy. I'm pretty gosh darn good. How about yourself? How's your birthday going thus far?
My birthday's going pretty good. I can't complain. I ate some cat cake earlier. I ate some kibbles and bits and some tuna. So it's a good day so far. Put together the pipe rifle build finally. Put it up on the channel. It absolutely slaps. It's a lot of fun. I'm a ghoul now.
You're back to a ghoul?
I'm back to a ghoul. They fleeced me for another 15 bucks.
I was like, oh my god, they're making. You're paying someone's salary over there.
I'm literally like switching all the time. It's so bad. Oh, God, Todd. Oh, you have me by the tail, God, Todd.
That's hilarious.
Yep, so I'm cooking. I mean, they're absolutely milking my little kitty cat piggy bank. So I really appreciate the dono. Big Play Ray Ray. That'll buy at least like half a dozen more changeovers.
That's where it's all going to.
Sometimes it's just easier, like I'm trying to put together a build and like I'll go to my human character on PC and she's just not as far leveled up, she doesn't have the resources, and it's just easier to get on here and switch back. And because I rarely spend my atoms from my Fallout First, I usually have the atoms from Fallout First to use it towards that, so it sucks though. Like, whoever thought of that was straight evil.
They're like, I know how to get the content creators.
For real.
Starts rubbing their palms, like, yes.
What should we start with, Orange? Raids? I'm thinking raids.
I'm down for whatever.
I say we start with raids and then work our way into doing like maybe bounties when they pop up. And I brought some Black-Eyed Susan this time around, so we should be doing all the damage. I didn't use this on my stream earlier when I was solo single phasing the N06. I used this pipe rifle build live earlier today to solo and single phase the N06 in around a minute, using minimal buffs and even no buffs at all. So I started the stream with 0 buffs, and as I progressed through the stream I added more buffs and stuff like that. We honestly didn't see a difference, Orange. It went from like 119 to 130 back down to 119 with all the same buffs active.
Yeah, it's only an additive bonus.
It genuinely does like nothing. So we're gonna go and see what kind of trouble we can get into. I mean, yeah. Join my team. Join the world. Add my gamer tag in the description if you want to join my world. Oh no, the meme is over it. I have Wild Wild West on this build, and it's just honestly so much fun. The only problem, Orange, is with this gun and other weapons. Like I tested the 10mm with this build. It's single phased N06. I tested radium rifle. It's single phased N06. It's the same build that we posted with the commando tier list. So it's working just fine still. But one thing I noticed is when Wild Wild West hands procs like twice, the recoil is unreal. Like, especially,
oh yeah,
it's insane. Yeah. Especially when it procs 3 times. Like, it procced 3 times, 1, 2, 3 back to back on one of the runs, and it was just stupid. I couldn't keep this thing steady to save my life. But it was kicking real hard, and it was doing tons of damage. They said it couldn't be done, Orange. They said we couldn't do it, and we did it.
Oh, neato. I got that glitch. Hold on. Be right back into the game.
Did you just get ejecto-cetoed from the world?
No, it's the you can't move glitch, or like pull up any menu or do anything.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Yep, thank
How
Todd
else would I know
that.
I was playing Fallout? You know, it's part of the experience.
Oh, holy Todd Father, please let my friend in the world, please. He has nice eyes, actually, nice blue eyes. Wow. We have Todd up on the screen in 4K now, Orange. He's on the stream deck. His face.
Oh no.
I don't know if I can do that. We're gonna find out, I guess.
It would be an honor
if Todd hit us with a DCMA, a cease and desist. I'd be like,
it'd be an honor.
God, Todd, yes, of course. Todd has spoken.
Stomp on me harder, Todd.
What about the next raid, Todd? Toddy McToddy Pants. Come on, my guy. Leak it. Let us know all the sweet, juicy deets. The raid gang in the house. We need to know. We need to know. When is the next raid? Oh, no. I wanted to start for me in 06. Let's start over. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So just remember, gang, once we get to stage 3, no touchy of the big crystals. Okay? No touchy. Leave the big crystals for last. That's the only thing. If you guys can promise me that, we're gonna fly right through this raid. Shout out to Aganator in the Discord for the lit memes. I like this birthday cake meme so much. It's my birthday, so. That was me earlier. I got cheesecake, by the way, with strawberries on top. I wanted it done just like the perfectly preserved pie, so that's what I got.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress.
Good old cheesecake.
Proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
It's my favorite. Must touch. No touchy. No touchy. Alright. Time to give this little clanker a two-tap. Oh shoot, hang on, I'm feral. I'm a feral cat. Oh no. Oh shoot, I don't have anything to cure my feral. So, okay, well whatever. We'll get carried then.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense system.
Cheesecake on my way, right? Should have gifted you Adams. I know, right? They should do that. They should do that when they see it's your birthday. They should gift you Adams. That would be such a neat little gesture. I would forgive all of the bugs that we experienced over the past year. All of the times I get ejected from the world when I'm testing builds and trying to put together a build guide. I would forgive. Well, that didn't last long. There we go. Oh yeah, that's damage! Holy cow, it's kicking though. Nice. Powered mod. Neat. Not bad, not too shabby. Orange, what's your favorite kind of cake?
This is gonna be hilarious knowing that I'm lactose intolerant, but I love ice cream cake. It's so worth the pain.
I'm gonna ask the chat, what's your favorite cake? We'll do like a standard cake. I don't know what you call them. Standard like choco.
Yeah, like red velvet, lemon, carrot.
Chocolate or vanilla cheesecake. I think this one will win, to be honest. Nothing beats cheesecake. And you said ice cream cake? Ice cream cake.
Yeah, it's so bad for my tummy, but it's so
I can
worth
imagine if you're lactose intolerant, my guy. It's just straight lactose. Like, what are you doing? I get it though. I have like a major gluten intolerance, and like, yeah, gluten just makes me happy. I don't know what to say, but gluten-free food tastes bad, so that's why I'm paying for it right now. I just had Subway. Happy birthday! Thank you so much, Red. with the super chat. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much for the super chat donation, and thank you for the support. Gang, it goes a long way. Thank you so much. Shout out to Red218 for the super chat. All three? Oh, you gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Ice cream cake is pulling in the lead. Dang, I think your fans are in the house, Orange. They're siding with you.
I'm telling you, it's so good. Especially when you get to like the fudge part. Oh my god.
Please add fuel to resume.
You know what? I did have one. I do remember like having it at least one time, and it was frozen solid. Like when it was time to eat it, it was frozen solid. I think because my friend's mom, she had left it in the freezer until it was like time to eat, and it was just frozen. She was working so hard to cut up that cake to try and save the day. It was honestly sad.
There was at my work there was someone like one of the bosses was like, you know, like gonna be nice. Was like, oh, I got this ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. Put it what they thought was a fridge, like was a freezer, ended up being a fridge. So the ice cream cake just like melted in the fridge. So when they pulled it out to like for the celebration, it was just a sad mess.
So you had the opposite situation. That's so funny. I feel like it's inevitable. You're either gonna have a perfect ice cream cake or a frozen stiff one or a melted one. There's no consistency. Hang on a sec. I need some toxic goo. That's gonna help with survivability here. Getting the fuel.
Yeah, it's kind of funny not fearing them at all. I just got smacked by one. I was like, oh, whatever.
Right? It's so much better. I just got smacked by one too. I lost all my goo, but just a little bit of health. That's why it's so OP to be a ghoul down here. Like, sure, you can still survive it just fine as a human, but I mean, if you get 2-tapped, you're pretty much a goner if you don't stim pack right away as a human. But as a ghoul, you can get 2-tapped no problem.
Caution.
I don't know, ghouls just seem to have all of the upper hands right now. What do you think, Orange?
Yeah, it's been that way. I mean, when I was doing the pepper shaker build as a human, I was feeling it. Not having access to faulty spots, like, if I was a ghoul, I probably didn't need 4-star mods. I mean, like, the legendary perks at all. I just needed something to boost the damage, and having access to a perk like that is really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's just like slapping on pinpointers on the build.
Yeah. It's just a 2-star perk that is almost equivalent to a 4-star legendary effect on a weapon. Like, that's...
Yep,
It's pretty high value.
not busted at all. Can I vote for cheesecake and ice cream cake if you say pretty, please? A Junkies mod? Really? Does anyone use Junkies anymore? I know for a little while it was kind of popular, but it faded away.
I have not come across a junkie in the wild.
Yeah, all the negatives that stack against you just, they don't play nice, especially with like bloodied builds. And there's just better ways of bringing up your damage as a high health that like, I genuinely don't see a need for that playstyle. Other than if you're trying to roleplay as like a chem addicted raider, you know what I mean? Then that's like about the only time. And it is a role-playing game, so it fits. And if it fits, it sits. So. cheesecake and also lactose intolerant. Right, I know, right? Luckily, the cheesecake I had was made with lactose-free ingredients, so I know it's just the Subway bothering me. It's the gluten. But I totally agree. Lactose intolerance or not, I'm still gonna slam the cheesecake at my birthday.
System access restored. Routine security scan.
Consequences be damned.
Unauthorized.
That's right. That's what medical care is for. That's what doctors are for.
Countermeasures.
Wait, why is the shield still up?
Security protocols. Stand
Hang on,
by.
hang on, hang on.
I got links.
Now this really is only a stage 1 type thing, because honestly, aiming down sights at any other stage just sucks.
Defensive measures.
Oh, a conductor's drop. Nice. I'm not a fan of aim down sight builds in general, because I feel like it makes you work for it a lot more, but they're really good at EN06 because he's just stationary. He doesn't move. So the only thing working against you is the recoil. Whereas here at stage 3, you have the recoil working against you and just the fact that they move around. So that's not good. Really hard to target them. Definitely would rather use something like my Elder's Mark VATS build for these stages, but I felt like doing the whole raid tonight with the pipe rifle just for fun. Because it can single phase EN06, I think that's so cool. Full build guide linked in the description. Came out today if you missed it. How to solo EN06 with the pipe rifle in a single phase. Called the Pipe is Life Build Guide. What do you think of the title, Orange?
I always liked the shirt ever since that came out. I think that came out when they introduced the pit. I want to say it was around that time. The t-shirt anyways.
Dairy Queen freezes their cakes at minus 300? What? That seems a little excessive.
Dairy Queen is... I don't know how cold that freezer gets, but like seriously. You get an ice cream cake, you're gonna let that's gotta thaw like it was like a steak or something.
Remember, gang, no touchy. No touchy the big crystals. Leave that for last. GG, gang. I would still take a lactate just to be safe. Agree. I keep forgetting that's a thing. And I have some in the medicine cupboard. But yeah, I never get to it in time. I just devour the cheesecake. And,
I take on the
yeah.
lactose head-on exposure therapy.
No, but he's right. It does actually work. It works great. Like, if you take it like 3 minutes before you eat, 3 to 5 minutes before you eat, that's the problem. You have to take it before you eat. At least the one that I have. I don't know if there's some that you can take it after you eat, but the one that I have, if I take it after I eat, it's too late. I still deal with all the all the yeah, whatever. I just don't want to elaborate on what those problems are, obviously, but oh no! I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention to my health. I got whacked. I was already low on HP. I was already low. No. Carry Orange! Do your thing!
That that cheesecake got right to you.
It did. This now gives me a moment, though, to get caught up on the chat. A party ain't no party without gluten, just saying. Well, I would have to agree. I would have to agree with that statement. It seems like a very, legit statement. Takes a week to thaw and cut? Are you joking me?
It's exaggerated, but it's seriously, it's ridiculous how cold they are.
I think that's what happened because like my friend's mom, she did get that cake from Dairy Queen. And I think she probably underestimated how frozen it was.
Mm-hmm.
Here, everyone role plays as kangaroos. I'm role playing as a kitty. And a human. I do both. Simon, GG! Thank you so much for the super chat. Sorry, I just noticed. I have no idea what Huff 400 is, but it's most likely some form of currency. Thank you so much. Let's find out where that's from. I'm genuinely curious now. Hungarian. Forint. Neat. Thank you so much for the super chat, Simon. That's so nice of you. You learned something new. I had just never seen that dollar sign before. So I had to Google it real quick.
Hostile presence nullified. Lifting lockdown measures.
Yay!
Tolerance to licking toes is a personal issue. Just saying. What? What? The chat is wildin'. It's wildin' tonight. Whoa! Rangers mod, let's go. Holy cow. Kentucky Ranger. I don't know if I want to ask you to elaborate on that, my guy. But hey, I totally get it. I'm a cat. I go after shoes. I like to bite your toes when you're trying to sleep. So, I mean, I get it. Hey, Orange, I had a thought. I had a little thought earlier. You know how, like, I struggle to land shots once this thing starts kicking like a mule? Would it be better if I was using Formula P? Would that help land more shots? Do you think?
Not. I mean, that's only going to increase your hip fire accuracy. It's not going to help with recoil. The only thing that would help you with recoil is, what's that mod? Stabilizers?
Oh yeah, that's right. A 4-star stabilizers mod would actually be pretty sweet, I think. Because it really doesn't need the extra damage. Just doing plenty of damage. What I really need is something to stabilize it.
Nailed it.
Whose B-Day is it? It's my birthday! Myself. My birthday stream.
Gotta grab this eye exam. Increase my VAT hit chance accuracy.
We don't celebrate Orange's birthday. Don't ask why. No, I'm kidding. I think we just kind of forgot to.
No, it happens to be the same day that the Glass Gang was formed.
Oh, right! That's right! It's the Glass Gang's birthday. That's true.
Yeah.
I think you were out celebrating that night with your wife, so I just kind of let you be. Well, that's kind of cute. Whoa. Quad 50 crit, lucky hit, harpoon gun. Game really wants me to try to harpoon.
You see, you do 2-shot explosive harpoon.
Well, that's what I've been seeing.
It's just everyone's like, guys, I have this crazy idea. So I did 2-shot explosive. All right. Alright, okay, I got through that.
What do you think, Orange? What should we do next? I can drop nukes. I have nuclear keycards. I don't know if you have any bounties left, but I don't.
Do I have bounties left?
You probably have like 400, don't you?
I have a sizable amount.
Lagoon, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy birthday, young lady. Lagoon2959, thank you so much. And thank you so much for being a 6-month Glass Gang member. Thank you so much for all the support over the year. Means a lot, gang. Shout out to Lagoon2959. Did you build a new camp, Orange?
No, I have not. Not until they introduce another dinosaur thing.
But I don't think I saw this camp. Oh, maybe I did. You and your Ark survival base.
As long as they put out dinosaur sculptures, I'll keep building my camps on the back of them.
Can't even get inside of this one. I have to jetpack up into it.
There's a ramp on one side. Unless it got destroyed.
Fishy! What shall we do, Orange?
I just hit a bounty.
Oh, okay. $10,000 cap reward. Alive or rotten?
Yeah, it's that legend or whatever. That's got a ridiculous name.
Bad kitty. Happy birthday. Thank you, Korean Rice Box. TT. It's been a fun birthday so far.
Come on down to Burning Springs. We got the Aurora Borealis.
Cheesecake took the lead. Gang, don't forget to vote in the poll. We need to know what cake is the meta. The most effective tactical cake available for birthdays, celebrations.
Oh, hey, I found Karen.
Oops. Sorry, Charlie. Did not mean to attack. My bad, guy. What a nice community. He didn't even attack back. If this was GTA, I would have been, like, insta-killed. I would have been orbitaled on the spot.
Did you just breathe in my direction?
Did you just look at my car? Did you just spawn in the lobby? Sinkhole solutions. Neat. This one doesn't
Yeah.
proc often.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know if I've gotten all the plans from sinkholes. I probably have at this point.
Hey. Okay, one thing I need something. Oh yeah, I need to fix my feral meter. So I'm gonna go to Novak. We're gonna go to the Novak Hotel. There's drugs there for sure. There's drugs there.
This cat's got out of control.
Drugs, 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 drugs.
Start being like those corny commercials that they would like try to advertise to kids. Don't do drugs.
Do hugs instead. I really gotta clear out my AIDS section. Oh my god. It's hard to really like keep track of clearing out your characters when you have multiple. Because what I do is I'll play for a whole stream on a character on whatever platform, and then at the end I'm tired and I just log off, and then I don't touch that character again for a while until I stream again or something, and then when I load in, it is just destroyed. The carry weight is so bad. What's going on over here?
This game's gonna trigger me again. I'm killing scorpions, and they're like, yeah, that counts towards an insect.
I almost forgot to go. Thanks for reminding me.
Hello to all the
Bad kitty. I'm sorry.
highway town has been getting ravaged by toxic vicious bugs. I've tracked their nest to the old lake. Sam and my suffer will be right
I'm trying to not be feral.
terminating these vermin. We'll keep a close eye on things.
You know what? It's actually pretty strong against these Scorpios.
Next are up. The lake's giving off some serious heat. Be careful. That's how you do it. You're a natural at this.
It's quiet. Too quiet. They're hard to hit though, those little critters. They're low to the ground. Thank you so much, Homeless Badger. My bad, I just saw you. Thank you so much, Homeless Badger. He says happy birthday. Thank you kindly, sir.
Next, we will steal the moon.
Hopefully I get a stim pipe.
You must really be pissing those bugs off. Remember, they can't
I don't think that drops from this one. I think that's the junkyard one.
Oh, that makes sense. I already have a stim pipe on this character. Nice.
Stim pack on a steak.
I love it.
Uh-oh, another inside the vault for the upcoming update. Oh boy. What's the predictions?
Well, I started reading it a little bit earlier, and they're messing around with explosive damage again. So explosive radius damage and stuff like that. And two-shot is still broken, so expect like a full return to TSC supremacy.
Nice.
Yeah, that should actually be fun. I'm totally down for that if that happens. We're gonna see a two-shot explosive Gatling plasma build guide on the channel if that happens. Bring it back to the old legacy days. Can you imagine they just make it as broken as it used to be?
Yeah, they gotta be really careful. I mean, unless they don't care to be careful, I guess. That is a plausible thing. But one of the biggest things in Fallout, like really early in Fallout, like in its inception, was basically multi-projectiles with explosions used to interact completely different. I would imagine they're not trying to revisit that, but who knows?
The neat thing is I finally found a purpose for all my 38 ammo.
Yes. My biggest problem with them, like if they want to go to like the two-shot route, it just becomes very like boring. Everything just becomes, I run two-shot explosive.
TSC, TSC, TSC shotgun, TSC harpoon gun, TSC minigun, TSC Gatling plasma, TSC Gatling gun, TSC your mom.
Pretty much. It's like, probably.
Well, I mean, it's like us, really, Orange. We kind of put quad on everything. Like, we really do. It's like the hot sauce around here. We put quad on everything. Don't even deny it.
I won't deny it, because I put Furious on the other things.
Yeah, you're right. We do. We do occasionally put Furious on stuff. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I will say, like, for a while it was between Quad and Furious, for sure.
Well, death by volley of bullets, my guy. It's just, I mean, once you described that to me, I was like, ah, yes.
Yes.
Makes sense. Yes, yes.
If I make a wall of lead, it dies.
If we just don't stop firing in that direction, it will eventually die. Neat. Well,
Yeah, I
that
wish the
broke things
mutated
up.
events.
Oh, can't forget to loot.
Do we drop a nuke on Earl?
Ooh, Earl. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about rage armor and stuff like that. Just to mention this on stream so that like viewers know, because we haven't actually covered it, and like I know lots of other YouTubers did cover it, and they're probably waiting for us to cover it. We're actually doing a tier list for armor. We're gonna do one for power armor and one for body armor. And when we do body armor, we will cover it then. It'll make more sense for us to cover it then, because we'll be able to compare it to a lot of different armors and talk about how it works and doesn't work. And yeah, I think that makes more sense for us to cover it then. What do you think, Orange?
Sounds good to me. I've gotten a decent amount of time messing around with it.
And what's your like quickest, hottest take?
Oh, I got a hot take on it. Rage armor's overhyped.
Facts.
That's my hot take. It's not worth the hype. There are some glaring issues with it. Like, for some reason, so many people get obsessed with like how much damage they're like doing per shot, but they're like ignoring all the prep time that went in before you did it. You know, like that to me is like, that to me counts towards like my play time. It's like, if that like before, like imagine like before every time I went to go fight the snake, I like completely stacked all my bullet storm stacks like every single time, and like all right, only now can I fight the snake. It's like, not only are you doing that, but then you're also doing that with rage armor on top of it. and then like to not suffer the downfall of it, people are like equipping it and unequipping it from their hotbar. I'm not trying to do all that.
Yeah, it's a lot
This
for
is
very little reward.
I'm like it's really I think I tested it like versus the snake to see like if my times would be faster, and I think all it did was shave off 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's
So
what I mean. I mean, and that 2 seconds orange could literally just be down to you like getting a bad reload.
it was just good thing with the pepper shaker is like it's the same. It's like kind of robotic for me. I'll have the same performance day in and day out. Like it'll be the same time. Like I'll do it 20 times and I'll get the exact same time. So in that way, it makes it really easy to test things, and it only shaved off 2 seconds. That was all it did. Like I could tell that it was doing more damage, but you shaved off 2 seconds. But let's not forget the 2 minutes of prep time to stack all the rage stacks.
Yeah, exactly. 2 minutes. That's what I mean. Like these
did I save
things
time?
are flaky.
No. Like no. And like if you take that build, like it's fine. I shouldn't say it's fine, but like most content, like you'll be okay if you have it equipped. But like if you don't like remember to unequip it when you're doing certain things, like you just die. And you're like, oh, I forgot. I'm taking 100% more damage. Yeah, I think it's overhyped. It's not that cool. The fact that you can't also really have a set bonus with it unless you were running Raider armor for some reason. But it's just blah.
Well, yeah, it's kicking real hard right now because of a Wild West Hands proc. Oh my god. I decided to come do a solo ENO6 with the pipe rifle. It just absolutely rocks. This thing is not beginner trash. It's often referred to as a beginner trash weapon. In fact, most people never end up using it. They just skip right over it, you know, they go to like the combat rifle right away. But you can absolutely main this as an endgame. What do you think about using it in VATS orange? Could we still get like, do you think it would still be tweakable and get a good like middle ground where it still does well at ENO6 and VATS and at the snake? Because it's undeniable that it's doing more damage aimed on sights from my testing.
Yeah, it can do the snake. It'll take you like 3.5 minutes if you do a VAT setup with it.
Right, it's just, it can do it, but it's long. It's not.
And I say 3.5 minutes not buffed is what I would say. Buffed, I don't know if that weapon on a VATS build can get less than 2 minutes. You'd probably have to really bank on the Wild West hands.
Cheesecake one. Cheesecake gang in the house. Let's go.
Clearly they're biased towards, it's they were gonna vote for whatever you said, so you influenced the vote. Rigged.
No, I'm here for it. Cheesecake gang in the house. They have good taste. My viewers have good taste. They know what's good in the hood. Mick Opossum. Let's go see Mick Opossum's camp. While we wait for our next adventure. Either it's gonna be a bounty hunt or a raid or a boss. I'm thinking a boss. We could probably also let the chat decide. You guys thought that'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in the wall, Mick Possum. Try again. Wow. There's a bunch of stuff on the floor, though. Alright, where's the vendor? Oh shoot, there's no way out of here. Spawn into a camp that you can't leave. What the heck? Oh. There we go. Aha! I found it. A loon mask. Do you remember when
You
those
know
were
what?
trading for like your arms and legs?
I do. I remember when they were first introduced. Yeah, they were crazy. I remember people were at one point were trading like whole legacies for just a loon mask.
Yep.
I'm like
Crazy.
reading this infestation. You know what's cracking me up about it? They're talking about like the territories and they push out what would spawn there with the infestation. What's cracking me up about that is essentially what they're describing to me is like the gang territory mechanic from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's what they're describing to me.
All right, we got it. We got to pull up. What should we do next? World boss, as in Earl, raid, or bounty? We'll let the chat decide our fate.
They're adding summer fish, like different seasonal fish. It's your favorite. It's your favorite fishing.
Oh, yay! The activity that I'm saving for when I retire. Like when I retire Fallout, I will literally scrap and script all of my weapons and just pick up a fishing rod. Yep, that'll be my life. GG, Ray Ray, with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Everyone who received a membership, you now have access to Glass Gang only content for the next 30 days. You'll also see your name on the official Glass Gang roster, and you'll have access to members' first content on select videos. Thank you so much, Ray Ray. GG. What do we got over here? We got a big one. Let's see what the pipe rifle can do. We're gonna give him the pipe. He's a tanky guy. He's actually tanky. Like nothing. Slice right through him like butter. Honestly, I think it's a pretty slept on off meta. We're gonna start doing that. Like off meta build guides are gonna be a series on the channel with all of the builds that I have planned for it. Like the next one's gonna be 7 dragons. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Orange.
It's a really fun playstyle.
But I do have to ask, how the heck do you get 7 dragons? Because I realized I can't craft them. What?
So it was a lot of treasure maps.
Oh my god. Oh, treasure maps. Now, I was thinking you probably had to like world hop the vendor bots at the White Springs because they do
No.
occasionally have them in there. But I was like, wait a sec, I can't craft dragons. How am I going to do this? So, okay.
It's a
Treasure
pretty
maps.
funny playstyle. And now I measure everything in dragons.
How many dragons for the snake?
How many dragons? Oh, it's 7.
Thank you, Radwolf.
7 dragons equal dead snake.
My bad, I just missed all the happy birthdays. Thank you so much. From Radwolf and Vexen. Thank you. Long time no see, welcome back. Thank you, Kaylee Rain. Yeah, I haven't been streaming much the last couple of weeks. So I do apologize, gang. I mean, the game's kind of dead right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed it or not. But the game's kind of dead. We desperately need an update. Like day after an update, there should already be another update ready to go. Because we usually get through that update like within 2 hours. I'm just being silly, but yeah, honestly, the game's pretty dead right now. And I just had a lot on my plate the last month or so, so I do apologize, gang. I hate it when I can't stream. I actually do. It really bugs me. Because when I stream and I get to hang out with you guys and answer questions about the game or my build guides, it just makes me happy. It gives me a purpose. It gives me something to do, and I have a blast. Takes my mind off of things. So whenever I don't get to do that, it's not a fun weekend for me. So, but I'll be streaming daily again. That's starting up officially again. So I'm streaming daily again. So look out, mark your calendars, maybe hit subscribe if you're new, turn on bell notifications so you get notified when I go live. I will be streaming daily again. So tomorrow around midday, I'm going to stream just reading the patch notes. I'm going to do a patch note read. I might actually do it in the morning, to be honest, too, because I'd like to work on 7 dragons tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it out by the weekend. Depending on how many dragons I can get my paws on. Did you read the PTS update? No, it just came out right before I fired up this stream, so I didn't have that planned for this stream here. But I do plan on doing that tomorrow, so it'll most likely be a morning thing. I'll get on and do a patch note read. It's something I like to do every time, and my community likes it. It keeps everyone informed, and yeah.
It's pretty short. I just read the whole thing.
Oh yeah? Well, you could probably read it now, but the reason why I like to do its own thing is because people can look for it on my channel and find it. Versus if it's like just slapped into this stream, they won't know it's in this stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
So. A little dead right now for sure. Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, just look at the views on my channel on my recent content compared to like stuff that I posted 2 weeks ago. It's a huge difference. And on top of that, like not just the views, but like what's going on is when I load up, my friends list just isn't populated. Like this is, this might look like a lot of people, but it's not. Usually it's like all of this is populated. All of this is lit up. I have a lot of friends on Xbox, okay? This is like where I pee. This is my home. Away from home. I was born here. Look, it just keeps going, gang. Like, I'm telling you, usually this is fully lit. And it finally ended. That's my friends list of friends that play Fallout. Wow, I have a lot of friends. But for just that top section to be lit, the game is dead right now. Sadly. I sadly left 76 right before the Ohio update. Got hooked on Final Fantasy XIV Online. That's totally okay, Kaylee Rain. We all need it every once in a while, right? We all need to play a different game. I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing some different games too. Here and there. I haven't really been sinking time into any of them. I just haven't had the time. Lots going on. But, yeah, I've been playing some new games, trying some new ones. They're not new. But I've been giving hours to Crimson Desert. I like it a lot. I would imagine you would, Ray Ray. It's definitely right up your alley. It's similar to like... I find it's very similar to the Oblivion game. And even that game was hooking me in. I'm not usually a melee type, like, medieval game person. Like, if it doesn't have guns, I'm out. You know what I mean? But that was a beautiful game. I gotta admit, it was a really beautiful game, and it was hooking me in. Can't deny that the little oil filter silencer on the tip of this thing is actually pretty neat. I gotta give Crimson Desert a try, but I don't know if I want to buy it. It's like a pricey game, and I already have plenty of pricey games that I bought that I don't play. It's sad. Just don't have time. Fallout 76 demands so much time, especially with all this like combat rebalancing all the time. I keep having to update so many builds that I barely get to play. I just spend all my time in private world working on builds and then jumping into public world to test them, to join a team and then enter the raid solo and test them. That's like 90% of my time on Fallout nowadays. But I would like to try Crimson. I think it looks like a pretty game. Sometimes that's all I need. I just need a place to like explore something new, see new scenery. And I love games that are visually pleasing and hyper realistic. I love those games. I get right into it. I feel like Battlefield 6 is honestly one of those games for me, because the graphics in that game are insane. They're so good. So good at 4K. It's unreal. And I'm actually getting kind of good at it, Orange. I was just playing casually the other day, and I noticed I was like in the top 3. I had like 26 and 6. I was like, oh dang, I'm carrying the team.
Yeah, dang.
I'm only like level 15 too, so that's crazy. But I'm an OG Battlefield player. Like, that was the first games I got into was Battlefield a super long time ago. I was playing Battlefield 2. Okay? Like, we're talking a long time ago. So, that's my green eggs and ham right there. That's my jam. That's my PvP game. I take that game seriously. That's my serious PvP game. Like, when I start playing that game, I don't talk. You know what I mean? I lock in.
The posture. You slouch and lean forward.
I put on my blue tint eye care glasses because I'm going to be 3 inches from the screen.
Puts on gloves.
What happened? Did I miss it? Oh, shoot. It looks like I missed the bounty. All right, let's see what the chat chose for us to do. World boss, Earl. Okie dokie, gang. We're going to do Earl. We're going to do him immediately. We're going to wake him up, slap him around a little bit, give him the old 2-tap.
What we doing to Earl?
Yep, we're going to do Earl. Early boy.
It's kind of crazy. I feel like I've been playing the same games for so long, and it doesn't bother me at all. I don't think there's anything new that I'm like, oh man, I can't wait for this to come. It's been a long time actually. Now I'm thinking about it, like a new game on the horizon, and be just absolutely like just so thrilled for it to be. I've just been like, whatever.
No, you're totally right. there hasn't. I feel like we've had a pretty serious drought of like new games that are completely different. It's like everything that's coming out is very like copy and pasted. It's all these battle royales or like I don't know, but like to me, I don't know Crimson Desert that well, so this will most likely just be totally wrong. But for me, Crimson Desert and Oblivion are basically the same game. So I know I'm wrong with that, but you know what I mean? It's just like it's a medieval game. It's like based around the same era, same art style. And there's nothing wrong with that. It has its audience and it's a great game, clearly. Like, people are loving to play it. From what I've seen and people have told me, people are just collecting cats and putting armor on them to have an army of cats, which is hilarious. They're like not even focusing on the main story.
And like the sad thing is, not even just like new games, but even like franchises that you like once liked. A good example of that is like Borderlands, and I remember like my, you know, I had buddies that were like, "Oh man, I can't wait for Borderlands 4," and I was like, I was like, I would be fine if we skipped this title, and they're like, "Nah, man, we got to play it." I'm like, I don't think this is gonna be good. Just like even like franchises that I used to really, really love, just I don't know. They no longer have that spark.
Ontogeny, GG. Pipe gun is life. It is. The pipe is life. Check out the build guide in the description. I teach you guys how to pipe down EN06. How to give them the pipe. I can teach you how to give EN06 the best pipe.
And you recorded it?
Huh? Yeah. That's a build guide. Using the pipe
There are
rifle.
children on this platform.
This game's rated M. What are you talking about?
What did you do to the EN06?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about using the pipe rifle, Orange.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone thought you were talking about the pipe rifle.
Quick cash grab, half-made games. I agree. Like, the last game... Well, I don't know if this is really the last game I was really excited for, because Battlefield 6 I was really excited for. And it turned out to be really good. But yeah, Cyberpunk was one of those games where I was really excited for it. It had been talked about for so long. There was so many like amazing like screenshots, I guess, of the game. It just seemed like everything I wanted in a game at that time. And when it came out, it wasn't playable, which is just hugely disappointing. I don't think I need to remind anyone. But hopefully that happens less. Hopefully they learn from those things. But I mean, that's also probably wishful thinking. Are there any big games coming out that I should be aware of to keep my paws on?
I mean, not that I'm aware of. I know like an update is coming to Palworld where it comes out of beta and it actually does like a full game release. Which is funny because I'm so conditioned for games to just never come out of beta.
Yeah, that's actually sad. Like, look at Palworld. It's coming up on 2 years old, or it is 2 years old. It's still not out of beta. What is up with that? Ray, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Everyone who received a membership, you now have access to Glass Gang only content for the next 30 days. You'll also see your name on the official Glass Gang roster, and you'll have access to members' first content. Thank you so much, Ray. Big play, Ray. GG.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, GTA 6. Oh, that's gonna go so hard for me, gang. We're gonna go so hard
Is
on
it?
GTA 6.
Is it gonna release? Is it ever gonna release?
Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like a myth at this point, right? It's like
Right? Yeah.
it's like Bigfoot. We got Bigfoot.
Like, even
in
if
game
they
before
came
we
out
got
with a
GTA
trailer
6.
tomorrow and said, this is happening at this date, I'd still be like, good joke. I'd be like, deep fake AI.
Facts.
Fake news.
I guess I'll go start launching a nuke then.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure that will be a huge game. Especially now with like. Yeah, with like really nothing happening. I don't think there's anything happening in the world of gaming for like new titles.
Yeah, GTA 6 is gonna come out, and it's gonna go from Fallout 76 build guides to like funny GTA 6 clips. No, probably not. I want to keep it separate. My goal was to start a separate channel for all these other different games I like to play, because I don't want to muddy up this channel. It's been pretty clean. It's been mainly Fallout 76, and I like that about it. It's a place where 76ers can come and find the content they're looking for, and I want to keep it that way.
Okay, we got Fallout 76, but when are we gonna get Fallout 6, 7? You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
That's what we need right there.
When are we gonna get Fallout 5?
After GTA 6.
There's something that I saw though. It's like some new Fallout 76, or sorry, no, it's some new Fallout New Vegas coming out. And I don't even think anything's changing about it. I don't even think it's remastered. No,
Typical Bethesda move.
right? Like, I think this is the third time they've done this recently.
Oh, they have a track record of doing this. That track record also involves them going, this may be the 6th time that we're re-releasing Skyrim, but this time, you can go fishing.
Yeah, I need to double check that though. Don't quote me, gang. I could be wrong. It could have been a nightmare that I had, where in my nightmare was Fallout New Vegas being remastered, but not actually remastered, and it just dropping with the DLCs for $60.
Yeah, that'd be rough. That'd be a really bad one.
Right? I actually think that might have been an actual nightmare I had.
Wakes up in a cold sweat.
Like, ah, Todd! Oh no! Ah!
No! Don't do this, Todd! No! Nope, I have a lot of I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to like new game releases. I'm just looking forward to updates that are happening in the games that I'm playing. It's kind of where I'm at.
True that. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're new. I live stream and upload weekly Fallout 76 content. Turn on bell notifications if you want to be notified when I go live. Also, check out the Discord link in the description if you want to find a community to play with. I left our Discord link, and there's no obligation to join the Glass Gang to join our Discord. We have members on every platform. Thank you so much, gang.
You know, I wonder what it's like on that PTS. I would imagine that it's gonna be somewhat reminiscent of like old legacy stuff.
You know, prices on RAM came down.
They did?
Not enough there, but yeah, like a little. Like basically, here's how bad it is. Okay, a RAM kit that I bought for my PC, like a 64 GB kit, was like $230 in September. Right now, after the price has come down, it's still $750 for me to buy this kit again. It does not make any sense, but it was at $1,250. That's why. Like, it has come down, but it still doesn't make any sense. Hopefully it comes back down closer to a point where I can, like, afford to put RAM in your PC that I'm trying to put together for you. Because the goal is to get Orange to be able to load up and play PTS and test stuff the way he wants to, and not have to rely on telling me to test stuff and being like, make sure that you test this and stuff. Because, like, sometimes we'll throw ideas, we'll bounce ideas off of each other, and like, he'll ask me to go test something in PTS and I'll go do it, but I'd rather him be able to do it. And I was thinking it'd be great if we could dual stream on this platform. If, like, viewers could also have a point of view of the Orange Cowboy when he's playing, to see a point of view. So it's something I've been working on for a while. I've been slowly collecting PC parts for the last 6 months, and we're almost there, Orange. There's only like 2 main components missing. So
Awesome.
the RAM and the GPU. So it's almost there.
I'll get lost in the sauce.
And he's not gonna owe me anything for that, gang. It's just gonna be thank you, basically, for all the help he's given around the channel and the community, the Discord. I think you deserve it, my guy. Thank you so much for everything you've done.
I appreciate it. Like I said, I just do it for the fun.
And it's also my way of giving back. Because a year ago, I couldn't even afford my own PC. But the Glass Gang made it happen. You guys are incredibly supportive, and it's only possible because of your amazing continued support. Thank you so much, gang. When that happens too, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video on building a PC. It'll most likely be a step-by-step video on how to build a fire hazard, if I'm being honest with you.
Awesome. I'm down for this. I'm a pyromaniac.
Because it's my first time building a PC, but I did research it a lot, so it should be okay. It should go well.
Okay, I'm glad you're doing research on PCs. I'm stuck doing research on the moon for some... Apparently I need to learn things about the moon.
The moon? What the heck? Why?
Well, I was just like seeing the Artemis mission, you know, of the U.S. orbiting around the moon.
Oh, right. Oh, I
was like, I don't really know, like, that much about the moon, honestly. Let me go learn about things about the moon. But yeah, that was some of the things I've been doing in my off time, learning about the cosmos, because for some reason I needed to know that information.
Wait, are you just saying you had to because you had like a moment and you were like, I must know this? Or
yeah,
or
like
forced?
I thought to myself, I was like, I really don't know much about the moon, and then I just researched things about the moon. You get like you'll read something, you're like, oh wow, how does that work? And then one question leads to another, which leads to another, and then yeah.
I get it.
And you're like caught up in it. But yeah, that's just how I work. Sometimes I'll sit down and I'll think about something. I'm like, wow, I don't really know anything about that, and I don't like that I don't know anything about that. So then I research that thing.
You'll have to sit there and tell me all about it, like the time you made me deep dive the Atlantic slave trade. My God, like
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Talk about a traumatizing conversation. I don't even know if we can bring that up on stream, but I literally went to bed at 4 in the morning that night. It was crazy.
You're like, oh my God. You're like, people are the worst.
I was having a crisis. I was.
You're like the Atlantic slave trade. That was bad. And I was like, have you heard of Korea?
Yeah, I didn't sleep for a week, my guy. birthday wishes and stay forever young. Thank you so much, Ontogeny. You as well, my guy. You stay classy, stay golden, and stay GG, Ontogeny. Thank you so much for the super chat. Per BGS, Fallout 5 isn't needed because you have Fallout 76. They think all the updates are work. That justifies why there is no ES6 or Fallout 5. And we're like, it was phishing, Todd. Yeah.
Seriously, it's genuinely how I feel sometimes.
Actually, though, it's true. He is right. I did see some interview about that where, like, this was discussed and it was implied, basically. Like, I don't think Todd outright said that you don't have Fallout 5 because you have Fallout 76. He might have. I could be totally wrong. But, like, I remember watching an interview like that, and it was, like, basically implied. Like, what do you mean? You do have Fallout 5. It's an MMO. It's called Fallout 76.
Just Todd's over there. He's like, dude, just play Fallout 6-7. That's what you kids are into these days. 6-7. Get off my back.
67. No, sorry. 16 times the detail. Oh, we're ragging on it right now, but we love this game. We do. I wouldn't play it every day if I didn't.
Why are we still here? Is it only to suffer?
It's a mental illness, my guy.
Yeah, when I take a step back, I just think about the game, like parts of the game that are like charming to me that, you know, obviously keep me coming back.
Wait. Pause. Guess how Bravo starts.
How does it start?
6-7.
Ooh!
I know. What are the odds? What the
Peak.
heck is even going on?
Peak. What if the combination was just 6-7 all the way through?
I would log off for the night. That'd be enough.
Like that's it. We're not.
We're
cutting
done.
It off.
Yep.
Sorry. Short stream. I'm out. I feel that. Yeah, I mean, there's like so many cool things in this game, though, I have to admit. It's just like, as far as like a Fallout game goes, right? It does have a lot in it. Like, there is a lot in 76.
I love that it's an MMO. Honestly, I'm a bigger fan of MMOs because I get kind of lonely playing story games. I like to be able to interact with other actual people in games. So that was the big seller for me. But it's not Fallout 5.
Right? You know, this is kind of its own thing. This is its own unique experience.
It's like Fallout 4.5.
Because like the camp building is really nice, which was in Fallout 5, but it's a lot different in the setting of like an MMO.
Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say more?
But yeah, the game is dead currently. We all feel it, I think.
Yeah, they just haven't really. They did the little Bigfoot update and kind of just left it at that.
It didn't last long. When Bigfoot stopped spawning, people left, went to other games. Honestly,
Yeah.
the update that they did recently that I personally experienced and feel like had the most longevity was the raids update. Nothing else comes close to how lit up my friends list was. You guys saw how big my friends list is, right? I'm talking the thing was lit from top to bottom basically every day for like 8 or 9 months straight. I had never seen Fallout so active. And I don't understand why they wouldn't bank on that. Like, why wouldn't they have come up with a sequel or part 2 to the raids by now? It's been almost 2 years, for crying out loud.
Speaking of Bigfoot.
Oh, wow! For whatever reason, my sound is really, really off.
Bad. Bad Bigfoot. Bad. Yeah. Got a Bigfoot. And now it's time for the Earl.
Oh, neat. This thing has polished.
Gotta fight the Earl.
Hey. Oh yeah, I
Down
forgot.
goes the Wendigo.
Forgot that I launched an Earl. Bethesda has made 76 a personal ATM for them. It's becoming ridiculous. I feel like that's like the goal with every MMO right now. I mean, it's really bad in some games. Like, I downloaded this gacha game just to check it out, just to see what gacha games are all about. And dude, they are so upfront about it. It is all about the money. Like, it is all about the money. They're so upfront about it. It's really bad.
And I've been playing the same gacha game for 10 years.
Which one are you playing?
Summoner's War. It's like, it's honestly, it might be like one of the first gacha games. Like, it's one of the games that defined gacha.
Yeah, I feel like every MMO has become a gacha game. Like, even GTA. GTA used to be that, like, not so bad. Where mostly everything can be achieved through just, like, playing the game and, like, buying it with the cash that you earn in game. But then they started making it so that all the new cars that drop once a month are only available to, like, people who pay the sub for, like, a full week. Which just makes you want to play with the new stuff right away, so then you pay for it. It's like, how did it get to this point? We used to buy game cartridges that used to have the full game. Everything was in it, unlocked and ready to go in your Game Boy Advance. You know what I mean? What happened? We peaked, Orange. We peaked around 2003. I'm not gonna lie.
And not only that, like, what was that? There's a movement that guy. I try to remember the guy's name, but he's trying to make it like he's trying to save games. And essentially, like, his whole deal was, you know, if a company no longer wanted to sustain the servers, the players, like, if there's people who still wanted to, like, run their own servers to sustain the game, that, like, us as, like, the community would have that option. So, like, it was no problem at all. It's not extra money or anything for gaming companies. It would just make it where if a gaming company no longer wants to support the servers, then, like, the players can.
It reminded me about how I felt when I first experienced Skyrim. That's why I loved it. I can't remember what we were talking about for that. But I'm guessing, Ray, you mean, like, just like the visual experience, just the fact that it had, or maybe because it didn't have a paywall to stuff. I'm not sure. Because you found the game pretty, or because there wasn't a paywall to stuff and it was an MMO back then that didn't have a paywall? Stop killing games, right? Korean Rice Box? Stop milking gamers.
That was what the movement was called, was Stop Killing Games. It was like, just because like the thing that would suck is like if Bethesda, for example, if Bethesda's like, yeah, we're no longer gonna support, like, do server support for Fallout 76. Everything you've ever done in this game, poof, gone. Right?
That's the thing.
And
like, you spend so much money on this game, and like, look at the Atomic Shop. It's basically a gacha game, and like, we can honestly say that it basically is at this point. And they could just, you're right, they could just decide, yeah, we're no longer updating the servers, we're shutting down the servers, and all of that is lost. It's all gone.
That's why that guy was trying to get it where, like, if there is, like, if there's enough of a community, then, like, we could support the servers ourselves.
Oh, dang, I'm actually landing a lot of shots here on weak points with this thing. Let's go! I did see something where there's another game that I play where they actually did do that. It's a really old game. I can't remember what it is right now. But like, players have managed to bring back this server, and like, it's basically like community operated or whatever. I don't know how to call it, but something I saw in a YouTube video. Pretty neat. If that could be possible with more games. I think it was a Nintendo DS game.
Yeah, I think it should totally be a thing.
Yeah, like, if the devs don't want to keep updating and fixing the problems and like keeping it going, then fine, move on to stuff, but sell like this server access or something. Do something, like, let the community keep it alive.
They're like, no.
You're like, no, because this is our IP and it represents our brand, and you guys could start like doing some weird stuff.
Yeah, they just didn't want to surrender anything of the IP.
That's
which sucks, because, like, I've played one game that, like, really, really, I think rubbed anyone the wrong way, was like Smite. So when Smite went from Smite 1 to Smite 2, like, all the skins that you had purchased in Smite did not transfer to Smite 2. Like, that is insane. And like, the skins in that game could get really expensive. Like, we're talking over $100 expensive. And those skins that cost, like, they're like, and obviously that's your core audience. If you were making skins that cost people $100, only your most devoted player base was purchasing those. And they're like, yeah, they're not going to transfer. Which is insane to me. That's crazy.
That is insane, especially with some of the prices these things go for. Like, let's be real, okay? When I started like trading and stuff like that in this game, and I got like serious about it, and I joined the trade groups and like the courier groups and stuff like that, when I started seeing that people were trading like actual money, and I'm talking huge money, like $1,500 on rare legacies, I was like, okay, something's wrong here. Like, people are cracked out of their minds here. Something is wrong. This can't be right. But it is what it is. People want what they want, and everything has a value. Everything is especially if it's in demand. You know what I mean? I don't condone RMT in video games. But like I'm just using it as an example, right? Because like you could go and spend $1,500 on something that's a digital item inside of a video game that you technically don't actually own. Right? And then it's gone the next day because of a nerf or because they like shut down the servers, like you said. It's crazy. It's crazy that to me that there's even markets like that, that there's items like that for sale inside of a video game for real money. It's crazy to me.
Friday.
But supply and demand will do its supply and demandy thing. So it's a thing that needs doing and it gets done.
Good, okay.
Well, I'm glad I placed this tactical nuke tactically because at first I was going to launch and cover test your metal, but then, and the event wasn't even on at that time. And now it is.
Mm.
So GG for
Get
me.
that metal.
That's how you nuke properly, Orange.
Oh, I'm a ghoul.
I still
Just
nuked
don't
it
have
for
to scare.
ghoul. I'm a ghoul too, my guy. I still nuked it so that I could walk out, but like we can still go to the event. You know what I mean?
If the event was nuked, I'd be just fine too.
That's true. Yeah,
No
I guess you're right.
No smooth skins allowed. But yeah.
Supply and demand, glassy girl. You're totally right. That's what it is. That's what it is. Honestly, people just like to flex on other people. That's what that is what it comes down to with these rare items that go for a lot of money. Like, I dare say that sometimes the higher an item sells for, the more, like, attractive it is to people. You know what I mean? The more expensive something is. Like, look at the tattered field jackets. A couple years ago, they were, like, selling for nothing on GameFlip, right? And then once the god rolls and stuff like that just disappeared, once that no longer held any value because of the new like modding system, legendary crafting system, the price on a TFJ shot up like crazy. And it became like what everyone wanted. And it wasn't that popular before when it was only trading for very little. So it's very interesting. But anyways. What are we doing after this, Orange? What do you think?
Oh, you know what? I haven't done an expedition in a while.
Expedition? Okay.
Like hit all the content in Fallout. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Yeah, we are going to do an expedition. I don't know which one though.
Oh, either floods, the flooded city, or I like that one. I kind of don't like Boardwalk. I know it's the fastest one to do if you're grinding it, but I don't like it, to be honest with you, just because I've done it too much and because it breaks a lot.
That's fine.
So either the casino or flooded, or we could do an OG expedition. We could do, what's that?
You want to go to the pit?
The pit! My guy, I ran the pit so much. Union dues. is the one we want to do. So, industrial
man.
district. Oh, dude, I still have that fresh in the back of my head. I can run that with my eyes closed, with my paws behind my back, dude.
That is a.
That was my grind.
Yes, that was it right there.
Before you met me and got me into bossing Orange, that was my grind. I would run like 15 to 20 of them a day to farm legendary mods, because back then it was the only thing that would consistently drop legendary mods. So that was my grind.
I'm kind of digging like what they're gonna do for like a future update. So
What? What do you mean?
I mean, just like they're moving away from like a lot of like the bossing type stuff, and then moving towards like waves of enemies for like the PTS stuff, like for what they're calling infestation.
Ray Ray says I'm too old to understand 6-7. To be honest, Ray Ray, me too. Me too. Orange has almost lost me tonight, but I had to Google it.
I have brain rot.
Yeah, I believe that. I had to Google it. Can you believe
Literally
I'm
means
older than
nothing.
Orange? I'm like a whole 2,000 years older than Orange. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only 4. I'm a 4-year-old cat. Gets demonetized because I said I was 4. But yeah, the pipe rifle is a beast. I'm having a blast with it. It's a fun little run and gun. I wouldn't main it for like all content, for sure, but if you want to impress your friends and show your friends the power of the pipe, and show them that you can solo ENO6 with a pipe rifle, check out the build guide link in the description. A brand new build on the channel today. Lots of fun. I love this build. I actually don't even remember what 6-7 means. Let me look it up. Let me Google it. Ray. Let's ask Google Gemini. What is the meaning of 6-7? These kids these days. Oh, apparently that was too much for Gemini. It doesn't know. We broke Gemini. Here we go. 6-7 is a 2025 slang term, and Dictionary.com's 2025 word of the year. Oh, God. Stop right there. This is not a word. 6-7 is not a word. How can it be word of the year? Originating from viral TikTok basketball content, often used to signify something as so-so or okay, or entirely meaningless and nonsensical. It is characterized as a brain rot term, representing the peak of internet-driven algorithm fueled by absurdity, acting as a flexible, often frustrating response among younger generations. Like, I just don't understand how 6-7 can mean like something like mid or so-so or okay. Like, yeah, I'm 6'7", dude. I'm totally chill right now. It just doesn't work for me. But I get it. I'm getting older. It's like when
I told you the term meant nothing. It means literally nothing.
I think that's what's more upsetting about it, to be honest.
Yeah. Although, to play devil's advocate, people used to look at their thermostat when it said 6'9" and go, heh, and then just move on.
So I'm gonna go fix my brain rot because I'm currently feral, so my brain is rotting.
And like now your audience is well educated on 6.
Um, uh, my guy, we lost part of the audience. Okay, we started talking about 6-7, and
no, I just said it. You researched it. That's on you.
yeah, that is on me. My bad, viewers. I won't subject you to any more brain rot. I promise. I swear. I'm off the Pop-Tarts.
Although it's crazy, that's word of the year.
Super crazy because it's not even a word.
It's actually 2 words.
It's literally 67. It's not even like 2 separate words. It's 6 with a 7, and that is 67, my guy. It means 67.
It's never said 67. It said 6. It's always said as 6-7. So it's like it's 2 separate. Like in my mind, it's 2 separate words. So yeah, I don't know. It's like brain rot all around. Like it rotted the brains of the word people panel to the point where they're like, "Yep, that's word of the year."
They're like, okay, we officially hit peak humanity here. I enter your stream and immediately get a history lesson on 6-7. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
We're just here to educate.
We're just following the times, my guy.
Try to stay up to date.
Times are rough.
These rascals.
Times are rough, gang. Join the Glass Gang today. $1.99.
$1.99. For $1.99, you too can become a Sigma.
Oh God! Don't even go down that path, No, we're not at all. Let's go do an expedition. Okay, we need to change
An expedition, all right. So you gotta keep my mind occupied, otherwise it just starts rotting.
You're gonna rot the entire viewer base away, my dude. Start new expedition. No, I'm kidding. It's not your fault. It's funny. We had a good chat about it. Start new expedition? Yes, we wanted to start a new expedition.
Remember when we used to have a battery for that?
Oh yeah.
Great time.
Oh wow, these kids have it so easy now. They can just start it. Wow. You're right.
I used to have to go cook for that one lady.
You used to cook? Did you know you could just burn it? You could just let it all burn and not do it, and you would still get the battery from her?
My pride would not allow me.
Of course not. Lost brain cells learning about 6-7 is the word of the year. You and me both. I regret bringing you that information, okay? I'm sorry that you had to learn that from here.
Hey, it's Ken. Thanks for the help last
You
time.
can't rot your brain. We need you.
Butter you up or anything. Well, meet me in the pit. We'll go from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. The Glass Gang needs me. So stop exposing me to brain rot, Orange. You
I'm
and
sorry.
your Gen Z ways.
I will say it's always funny
Back for more, huh?
to get the 2 different hellos when I go to work, because different generations. You go to your Gen X, right? And up, they're hey, good morning, and then I get to the young part of the office, and everyone's like, how's it going, my dude? It's like you have to switch up in your mind. You have to just conduct yourself completely different depending on what side of the building you're on.
You enter the office and you're trying to have a serious professional conversation with your coworker, and you're like, so how did that report go last night? That report that I left you with, oh, it's 6-7. What am I supposed to do with that information, my guy? What?
Yeah, that would be funny, but yeah. So. No, it's
We literally can't get
Yeah.
off this 6-7 topic, can't we? It's like once it's upon you, it is.
that's why it's. You see that now? You get it. That's why it's word of the year.
I think you're right because we are so perplexed by its mysteries that we just keep like trying to dissect it. And
It's
learn
like
about it.
trying to divide by 0. You know, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, this thing is fun. Pew 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 pew.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've forgotten how to do this completely.
Oh, dude, this is like written in the back of my paw. So,
Am I
okay, I guess
looking
you
for
guys should do
buried
that
treasure?
then. You guys should do that, and I'll go look for the ingots ahead of time here, just to get a leg up on that. What the heck?
Just killing enemies.
Yeah, you
Hey.
guys protect the depot. I'll look for ingots. Ha!
Don't find me.
The ingots also will like light up when you're near them, so you can see them pretty easy, but there's like specific spawn locations. Like this is one of them right here for sure, but it's empty. Inside this train too. They spawn here. Yep, right here.
In the train.
So we need 5 ingots. So far I have 2. Right here. Oh, look at that. So we got 3. 3 already, and we don't even have the quest for it. Let's go. It's like I put this down yesterday. Should I do a guide on expeditions? Like how to do expeditions like a pro? It's actually a pretty good ammo farm, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it is. I was realizing every corpse I was picking up from was getting 20 plasma carts. So I'm like, at most, it took me 2 to kill that thing. So
And especially the pit, because you end up doing activities that where you fight a lot more of these like fanatic troublemakers, a lot more enemies than like the newer expedition. The overgrown just don't spawn as much. Whereas these ones, these expeditions, you get a lot of enemies that spawn. And yeah, you can really farm a lot of ammo. Oh shoot, Lassie's breaking. Die, die, die! Okay, I'm not getting lucky out here with any more spawns, but we'll find more once we go to pen, once we go inside. There's more locations inside. Go to pen!
go to pen. I'm at the pen. It's not opening.
Yeah, it's because I gotta be there.
It's all your fault. In Twiggy.
Sometimes there's some here too, but yeah, we're not getting lucky.
The faith in this game is. Yeah, I don't know. Ray, I don't know. There's parts of the game that were just like really fun and just slammed it.
Did you ever grind this?
I did when it
Hey, you showed them up again.
for a while actually.
Thought you'd never ask. We have
Because I remember at the time this was like the best like legendary module farm
inside. Find
for when you actually had to use cores and modules to roll stuff.
Yep. That's what I mean. We had to run this back to back then for this. We're going to speak to Wicker just so that we can get the highlight that lets us know like when, well, basically just the quest marker. So now we'll see steel ingots on the map if we're near them. Like it'll put a little diamond over them if we're near them or next to them. And we can see that I've already picked up 3 out of 5, so we only have 2 more to get, which will be super easy once we're inside the furnace. Or foundry, sorry. Hue and orange being Fallout 76 for real OGs is amazing to me. GG. It's been a long way. We've come a long way. I looked at the time that I have into this, and I'm not sure if it meant on cloud gaming or like in general, but it said I had 502 days of my life into this game. 500. That's like 2 years.
We have some people on the inside.
It's almost 2 years of just straight
If we can steal their detailed
playing Fallout.
Yeah, that's
76.
pretty insane.
big help in the coming battles. Take a look for safes. Crack 'em
But I spent a
open.
lot of time camp building at First Orange. That was like my main thing. See? It just popped up right there. There's one. The next one will most likely be up there. Please be there. No, it's not. Oh, okay. This is my
That's funny, I had
favorite
to-
spot.
I had to mute myself because my wife, she, was coming home. She wanted to share with me how amazing she did at bowling. She's like, I bowled a 767, and of course my brain was like,
No way. Oh my god, Orange.
which is a really good series, but yeah, my brain immediately just had paused.
I hear it. I hear it. Do you guys hear it? Right here. Bingo. Union supply crate found. Let's go. All optional stuff completed. You have an audio sound that pops when you're near it, so you have to listen for it. Sweet. That's done already. I used to run this with my BE 2-star Legacy Pepper Shaker Orange, and I had a blast. I used to run this every
Hey, we'll
day.
see how they do the explosives, because from what I was reading, they're gonna be fixed. This is what I'm talking about, though. They gotta be careful. It looks like they want to address the issue as to why, like, multi-projectile weapons are, like, pretty terrible with explosive. They're going to improve that, which, if they're gonna do that, I'm going back to the explosive shaker.
This is what we gotta look for. I don't know if you know Orange, but we gotta look for these green safes. I have a hard time seeing them because they just kind of blend in. The color is pale. It's like the communist safe. So I tend to run
Yeah.
past them, but there's a little diamond that highlights on them when you're near them. Ghouls drool, humans rule. Love you, Glassy. Thank you so much, Ray, for the
No.
$50 super chat. Amazing.
Liar.
No, I'm with him. I'm with him on that. Like, I honestly wish that Bloodied was in a better spot where it made more sense to be Bloodied. Like, I personally feel like Bloodied humans should be doing more damage than ghouls. Because you're sacrificing so much. It doesn't make sense that it's not. Ghouls are so tanky. And they get all the damage on top of that? Come on. That's not balanced.
I feel like it's pretty balanced.
Dude, you...
No, but oh man, at least the red roaches in this game are nothing like the TV show.
I have a hard time with this one, unfortunately, just because, like, I don't see them very well. But here we go. Found it. Am I just carrying you, Orange?
Oh, for sure. I haven't found a single safe.
You haven't found anything yet. I don't think. That's okay.
I've just been killing things. Hey, I helped with the depot.
Yeah, that's okay. You carry
No
me
need
stage
to
4
thank
all the
me.
time.
It's a dead body on a table. It's not impossible, but improbable.
Here we go.
Yeah, we did it, team. I can't help but notice that I am the furthest I could possibly be from you guys.
Yeah, if Bloodied got a buff, a significant buff,
We need to melt down what they've
that would, like, eclipse the damage that ghouls do, I would 100% go back to a full-time Bloody build. I miss it, actually, because you were living life on the edge, and it just kind of made things, you gotta look for little boxes on the ground that are yellow and blue, and you gotta collect from them. But, yeah, I used to have a lot of fun with that.
Chemical.
You were kind of living life on the edge.
I can do it. I can grab the chemicals. Look at that.
Also, the fanatic chemists, the dudes in the black hazmat suits, you gotta kill them and loot them. They have unstable mixture. Let's go. I'm feral and I'm still landing shots pretty good.
The founder's fanatics won't mess with us again anytime soon.
And we're done.
You're a hero.
Now we go to pen and kill the boss. Your favorite part.
Group and live another day.
Yeah.
Pen for a debrief, but don't let your guard down.
Isn't it just like a horde of like trogs?
Let your guard
Yeah, and there's like a tough tankier thingy thing. What's the story behind your username, Glass Gaming? So I'm Miss Glass, and the reason why they call me Miss Glass is one of my friends helped me pick the gamer tag, actually.
right on schedule.
And it wasn't just anyone. It was, I don't know if it's really worth mentioning, but it was the head of the Courier 76 group at the time. The president. It's like Arthur Lager, I think his name was. And because I had been wanting to change my gamer tag, and they didn't like my gamer tag for whatever reason. It was just my dog's name, like Fluffy. They didn't like it. I don't know. I can't remember what the exact reason was. They wanted me to change my gamer tag. So I was like, sure, you want me to change it? Help me pick something catchy. I don't mind. I can change it. I wanted to change it anyways, too, because I had had that gamer tag for a long time. I made it when I was a kid. And they helped me pick one. And basically, my nickname has always been Miss Glass, or just Glass, because my bones break like glass. I have osteogenesis imperfecta type 1, and basically what that means is my bones are super brittle, they're hollow. I don't have like a lot of bone marrow, and they break all the time. And that's why. I also took treatments for years at Shriners in Montreal to have my bones injected with zoledronate and then pamidronate at one point, which are the same things. There's the same medication, just from a different company, from what I understand. And so that's why I'm called Miss Glass. And well, gaming. I wanted to start a gaming channel, so Glass Gaming. I felt like it rhymed. Plus, I say GG a lot, and GG is because of good game. It's something that I learned when I was in a soccer team, when I used to play soccer with a team called the Tough Kids. Ironically, I was not the toughest of the bunch.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah, it was a scam. No, but I was not the toughest kid in the tough kids, okay? We'll put it like that.
I'm just.
We
just
finished
we're
the season
tough
with me in a
kids.
cast.
Eyes just peer over to where you're sitting. You like trip, fall, and you're like, all right, I broke my right side of my body.
Nimrod, absolutely can do a lazy VATS build. I do have some lazy VATS builds on the channel if you want to check it out. Like the Elder's Mark lazy VATS build. I'm trying to work on updating another one. We're just having trouble with it. The lazy infinite VATS minigun is actually really amazing at staying in VATS infinitely with 0 buffs. You'll want to check out videos on the channel like no coffee, no chems, no problem. Those builds have no use of coffee, no use of any buffs whatsoever, and get 1 minute solo times on the snake boss using the Elder's Mark in VATS. It is a beast of a build. It's my favorite build. It did really well, one of my best videos on the channel, so you'll want to check that out for sure. But I'll 100% be updating the infinite VATS lazy heavy gunner minigun build as soon as it's viable again. Ever since the recent update, it hasn't been working well, where mathematically it should be infinite VATS because it has an AP cost of 4, and like you crit every other shot with that build, and it should be able to replenish that AP that you're using because it's only using 8 AP on crit. We're getting 10 AP returned on crit with conductors. You see what I mean? The math works out for it to stay infinite, and it's just not staying infinite. We don't actually have to return the steel ingots or any of the supplies, by the way.
You ready to get airborne? Hop in and I'll
You still get the rewards and all that as long as you like picked up the stuff. And what we think is going on is that the servers are just so janked up since the recent update that it's not keeping up with how fast the minigun is firing. Because the minigun has a super high fire rate, especially with mods like Rapid and the accelerated barrel that we have on that build. And we think it's just breaking the server's ability to register the crit properly. So it's unfortunate that that build is kind of like not doing well because mathematically it should be there. Yeah, see that view? That video has 54,000 views. Published 2 months ago. You guys loved that build. And it was a ton of fun. It's a super fun build. Lazy Infinite VATS Heavy Gunner using the minigun as a human build guide. No coffee, no chems. A blast of a build. Unfortunately, yeah, they totally messed up the servers recently. Very cool. Thanks for the insight. And that's unfortunate about your bones. Sounds painful. It was a really rough childhood. Mainly because, like, when you're a child growing up, you fall a lot. You know, you learn about gravity. And, like, for me, that was like getting hit by a car every time. It wasn't good. It was a trip to the ER every single time. So, but you know what? It made me who I am. I feel like I'm stronger for it today. And I have a mindset that I attribute to that era. Basically, like, do things that need doing. If you build it, they will come. The only person that can stop you is you. You can always make it better later. You just gotta focus on making it right now. Type of things, you know? These little mottos that I've always lived by. Someone has it worse than me somewhere and they have a smile on. That was a big one. That was a big one when I was growing up. Someone has it worse than me somewhere and they have a smile on. Have any insight on Bethesda's mind-blowing update? Yes, it's most likely going to break the servers, and we probably won't be able to log in for a few days. But thank Todd, our mighty Lord, Todd God, for this wonderful experience.
This time, You won't be able to log into the game for 26 hours.
No, but they're calling it a mind-blowing update. He's right. They have like teased like that it's gonna be the biggest thing ever. They said that about the fishing update. You guys remember that? Like they actually did, okay? So we can't take them seriously anymore.
So what if they add in dual wielding fishing rods? And that's the update. You can fish two at the same time. And your mind's just blown.
Dual wielding fishing rods before we get dual wielding pistols. Like, oh my god. Actually, that would be super awesome if we could dual wield the 10 mil auto pistol. Yo, I would actually love that.
Hey, certain weapons should, honestly, there should be dual wielding.
Ray,
It'd be
thank
really
you so
cool.
much for the 20 gifted memberships. Everyone who received a membership, you now have access to Glass Gang only content for the next 30 days. You'll also see your name on the official Glass Gang roster, and you'll have access to members first content. If you join our Discord and link your YouTube and Discord, you'll also receive the Glass Gang member role and access to Glass Gang exclusive chats. GG. Discord link in description. There's no obligation to join the Glass Gang to join our Discord. This is becoming a mouthful. I keep adding things to say to it. Because there's so many perks. It's $2 a month and you basically get all those perks. You get so much access. And if you ask nicely, I'll add you as a friend. Oh shoot, I'm feral. Hang on.
What are you not feral? My gosh. What are you,
I'm actually
doing
really
over
bad at this, Orange. This feral thing is just annoying.
well, don't you worry. I'm sure at some point they'll come out with a perfect bubblegum equivalent for the feral meter. Because, you know, they need something else to get money on.
I believe it. I can see that happening.
Probably listening right now. They're like, write that down, write that down. Yeah, I'm not sure. Who knows what their biggest update ever. If it's not like the next raid, then I rage.
Yeah, if it's not another raid, imagine it's a 6-7 update. 67 hours, no login.
That's how we do it.
Actually. Oh no. Oh dear. What should we do now, Orange? Raid? Bounty? Anything?
Whatever.
Normal music not working? You want the music? My guy wants the tunes. Let's go. Boss music time. This is actually one of my favorite tracks. I don't know why, but I just vibe with it. It's just when I heard it, I was like, perfect boss music. Perfect.
Oh, you're telling me you don't listen to the Crab Rave on a 10-hour loop?
If someone can write lyrics to this and like send them to me on Discord, I don't know, we could collab or something.
Exploring outside Appalachia. Thank you for
I
that
don't know what to
reminder.
do, Orange. What the heck do we do? What do we do now? We've done it all. We did Earl, we did raids. We did
In
bounties.
1 minute, the game is gonna decide for us.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It's that time. I forgot. Okay, I can just chill then. I can just chill.
Exactly right. We're just spinning the wheel right now.
We're rolling the dice. We need a good dance. Oh, all my emotes are... Oh, this stupid game. I'm so tired of re-equipping my emotes all the time. Like, when is it gonna end? I just want to use my emotes. Oh my god. Uranium fever.
Yeah. We're gonna get the, what's the... Gosh darn it, what's the thing?
I went back to
Where you
human
can
because
get-
I don't want to track another meter. Valid.
What do you mean? Okay, alright, hold on. You have to track 2 meters as a human. Hunger and thirst. Thank you very much.
They're making it seem, though, honestly, because someone said I would love to see them port to Unreal Engine and a new raid. What I'm thinking it is, to be, if I'm being honest with you guys, if I had to take a wild guess, this game has, like, no optimization for, like, settings, I mean, for lower end hardware. And what I mean by that is some hardware struggles to play this game. Like, even handhelds, like new handhelds that, you know, like the new ROG Allies and stuff like that, they actually struggle to play this game. And it's because there isn't DLSS. It's not supported. It's not part of the game settings. Like other games, even GTA has DLSS. Like, come on. Really? It's like a 13-year-old game. So, it really blows my mind that DLSS isn't, like, part of it yet. And they managed to make it part of Fallout 4 for the Nintendo Switch because it's working like hot garbage on Fallout on the Nintendo Switch. So they actually updated it and brought DLSS to Fallout 4. Yo, if they can do that to Fallout 4, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do that to Fallout 76, okay? I'm gonna cook a little bit. Okay, I had a brain fart. What about the other thing I meant to mention was what's the word or what's the name for when you can play on all platforms together? Cross-platform.
Cross-plat.
Yeah, cross-plat, exactly. So, if I had to guess, they're probably, if I was to be like, the most extreme, wildest thing they could do would be to bring cross-platform and DLSS. I would straight up be so happy about that, I don't think I could ever be negative about it again. Because it means that the game would run amazing on handhelds and like budget gaming laptops, which a lot of people have, by the way. You know, there's a lot of people that are even like stuff like an RTX 2060 like generation graphics card struggles with this game. So, and that's not even that old of a graphics card. It's kind of crazy. So, I think if we could get DLSS in this game, it would make a world of difference for the quality of the gameplay for most people playing on lower end hardware. So we just gotta think of them too.
I think the rumor I heard was cross-plat.
Yeah, crossplay is a rumor that we've heard. So I would love for that to come. But when I saw that they actually brought DLSS, like that's an actual thing that is current right now in Fallout 4 for the Nintendo Switch 2. And Fallout 4 is basically Fallout 76. So if they can do it to Fallout 4, like what are they waiting for?
I mean, they're doing it to ESO. So like if you're, and like that's on the same end. So like if you're doing it to ESO, then like honestly you don't really have an excuse for 76. That's what I think. If the biggest update ever, I honestly I feel like it's gonna be some combination with crossplay, I would assume. But then that would be like a whole host of questions. Because, like, it's not as easy as just, you know, flipping a switch, obviously. Because then, what if they do crossplay or whatever, what if you want to transfer your character, like, on the platform that you're playing on, right? Say, like, you know what, it's crossplay, so maybe I want to, like, access my save from my PC rather than play it on my Xbox. So, like, is crossplay enough, or do they also have to have cross-save into their game? And when games do that, you gotta be like super cautious as the player, because that's how you can lose an account. So I'm like, oh, this would be awesome if they did it, but at the same time I'm like, this could go really, really bad.
Someone says, I actually like the instrumental-only songs. Thank you so much, Night Radiant. I had someone recently under one of my videos, like, rage quit over the fact that I have music in the background. And I'm like, it's on 5%! Like, I have it turned way down. How is it that bad? But I appreciate it. I mean, some people like the music, some people don't. I personally like it. I feel like it's fitting for the game, and, like, specifically this other song here. Let me see. This one right here. This one, I don't know what it is, but it feels like a Fallout song. It feels like it's a song that's baked into the game. It feels like this song that plays inside of the White Springs when you're shopping. And it doesn't. I love this one so much. It's kind of like elevator music too, to be honest.
Hundreds of games do it fine. The problem is their code isn't soup like this game is.
But I think they can do it, Orange. I have faith in them. I mean, deep learning.
Oh, I
super
believe they can
sampling
do it.
new.
I just hope they really take their time, because a game that wasn't always crossplay, and only within like the last, I think, 2 or 3 years, Warframe became cross-plat and cross-save, and they were very cautious about how they opened it up and like the transferring of like people's accounts like from like one platform to the other. And seeing how cautious they were and the reasons that they were cautious, which was like they didn't want people to just lose their account when trying to play from a different platform. And those are the things that you have to do, because a lot of games now just start out cross-plat, which is a lot easier to do than to go from having like platforms locked and then suddenly being cross-save or cross-play. Like that's a different ball game.
Yeah. But yeah, crossplay, I think everyone wants that. I think that's a no-brainer, would be a huge win. Then the whole gang could play together all the time. We didn't have to worry about doing separate like streams for separate networks every week. Or having people be like, oh, you're on Xbox tonight, shoot, I'm on PlayStation. Like, I feel bad. I wish I could just invite them, you know?
Well, and that's the thing that I'm really cautious about when you're talking about cross-play, cross-save stuff and like the accounts being lost. It is very clear that Bethesda does not have backups. If you ever lost an item in Fallout and you go to put a ticket in, they'll tell you they can't do anything. Other games would be able to roll back your account to the moment before you lost said item, but Bethesda doesn't even have that capability. So I know for an absolute fact that they do not have that capability. Which is crazy. That's why when they, like, this game being like cross-play, I would say should be easily done, but cross-save I would be very skeptical towards. Just because a lot can go wrong. It'd be awesome if they were able to implement both to where you could access it. You know, could you imagine where you could go on your PC and then play, you know, just play on your PC, not have to do like cloud gaming or anything like that, just play on your PC, like through Steam, but on your Xbox account?
I know, it'd be so nice, because the problem with like cloud gaming is it's not 100% smooth. It hitches up, it fetches up, it has stutters, there's latency, there's a lot of micro stuttering, there's a lot of latency. It's cloudy, it's not clear. Is it impossible to play? No, that's actually how I built my channel. Believe it or not, how I started streaming, I was screen capturing cloud play. I would get on my laptop, I would fire up cloud play on Xbox servers, and then I'd screen capture the cloud play. And so that's why my early content is really cloudy looking and not like super clean or any good really. But I mean, if it works, it works, right? And it worked. You don't need the most expensive like equipment and streaming equipment to start. If you want to start a YouTube channel, just start. You just have to start today. That's the biggest deal. You have to start. You can always make it better later. They actually lowered the threshold too for like YouTube monetization and stuff, so like now's the time. There's no better time. It used to be 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now it's 500 subscribers. Still 4,000 watch hours, but 500 subs is a lot easier. Because I remember I had hit 700 subscribers and I was still getting like 36 views on a video. And I just wanted to quit. I wanted to quit. I had like a whole year sank into this. And no one was watching. And I'm glad I didn't. Because like a few months later in December or November, it just started booming. It just started like my little bar thingy, the line that shows like how many views you got this month started shooting like 90 degrees. And that's because the algorithm found my people. It found the Glass Gang. Build it and they will come. Someone said wait a second, I need to find this chat again. DLSS isn't a replacement for proper optimization. You're totally right about that, Turtle. But I feel like it would be at least a bridge in the gap right now, because there's a huge gap in performance on high-end computers and like low-end computers. It isn't that noticeable on like consoles, because consoles have upscaling natively and like they do that. So it works pretty well on console, but on computers, like it is pretty wild how bad this game works. Like you need a pretty decent PC. It wouldn't be, you know, it would be a band-aid for sure. You're right about it not being a replacement for optimization. Someone else said something good that I wanted to double back on. Where is it? Okay, this one from John. It's John Cena. I swear, it better not be hyped like this to be something underwhelming. Fishing update. That's all I gotta say. Because they hyped that. I don't know, we've been there, you know what I mean? We gotta be prepared for it. We gotta be prepared.
Yeah, they're a bunch of pranksters. We'll see though. I
feel like we deserve
so
a new
bad.
raid at the minimum. If they're not gonna bring DLSS and, you know, further optimization settings or whatever or crossplay, then geez, at least bring back the content that brought life into the game. Like, how can they not see how good that was for the game? People I had not seen in like 2 years came back to the game when the raids dropped. I just don't understand.
Heck yeah.
I don't understand how it hasn't happened yet. We're almost 2 years in without another raid. I thought for sure with the success of that update that they were gonna make it like a yearly thing minimum. But you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what they're gonna do.
Well, all the bones are there for them to do it, so.
We love them, they hate us. That's how it goes. It's a love-hate relationship. It really is, oh my god. We're stuck in an abusive relationship with God, Todd. Oh, Holy Father. Please bring us a new raid. My guy, come on. Take those beautiful green eyes over to a computer monitor and program away, my guy. Program it!
Get to work.
Doesn't he actually do coding like Todd Howard himself in the flesh?
I don't really know enough about the guy.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
pretty sure
he did
he
at one
does.
point.
So, plus he's a god, so like he could totally just snap his fingers and make it happen. The legendary God Todd himself.
It just works.
Well, we want to do orange. More raiding? I kind of feel like doing more raids.
Alright.
Want to do more raids? Let's do more raids. Say less. I'm already down here. You guys are slackers. Slackers. It's my birthday.
Grab that, grab this, drink that. Alright. Now we're cooking.
Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Come on, EN06. Step on up. Bake those cookies, Lucille.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperature reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Take shelter immediately. You looking forward to that juicy explosive meta? If she's muted, that's tragic.
Yeah, I was muted. Yes, I am excited for it, Orange, and I think the community is too. I mean, we've been putting VATS hit chance on everything, but I think it'd be nice because, like, I do get a lot of people question, like, why we don't run rapid or explosive more. And it's really just because we like to showcase, like, what we think is the most effective tactic for these playstyles. And VATS hit chance has become kind of a meta in itself for VATS because of all the changes that came with VATS, like a couple of seasons ago, where they just completely rebuilt the VATS system from the ground up, and now your VATS accuracy and your perception and stuff like that just matters a lot more to land shots. But if bullets explode ends up doing so much damage, I think we'll be able to go back to bullets explode, which would be fun. Honestly, I love explosive bullets. They scratch the squirrel brain in the right places. I just love seeing stuff blow up. Shooting explodey bullets at stuff is very satisfying. Because, like, when I started playing this game, that was my first thought. I just immediately had, like, I was like, okay, so bullets explode must be the meta. It just must be, because it is in, like, every game I play. But it wasn't. Well, it was actually way back, Legacy era, but not anymore. But I wouldn't mind that at all. Like, if we got a TSC meta 2-shot explosive, we would put that on everything here. We would absolutely put that on everything. And some would argue that we are in the midst of a TSC meta, because, like, 2-shot is doing more damage than it should. But bullets explode isn't, so that's really all that's missing. If we get a broken explosive 2-star mod and a broken 2-shot mod, yeah, TSC will definitely be back on the table. What do you think, Orange? Yay or nay?
Oh. Yeah, like I said, I gotta be careful. It looks like they're messing with the calculations again to
Hey. Oh.
probably would have been a previous dev team that worked on it, but a while back they changed how resistances were working against, like, multi-projectile explosives, such as, like, if you're using, like, a beam splitter, like plasma gatling, right?
Alright.
The explosives were like the explosive damage itself was, like, not good, just based on the fact that the resistances of the enemies were being applied in full per projectile. Now, if they mess with the calculation of that, then explosive could be, like, really, really strong on multi-projectile weapons. And the whole reason that change was made before was because of how crazy legacies were performing. So we'll see how that...
That was the time to be around, gang. Like, it really was. It was so powerful. It literally made you feel like you were God Todd himself. And you were just an OP, unstoppable, blue-eyed force of nature. And yeah, there's really no other way to describe it. You could shoot, okay? There could be an enemy, like, standing here in the doorway, and you would just shoot here at the ground and it would die from the explosive damage. Legacy explosive was so unlike anything else. It was in a field of its own by far, by many margins. And so, like, obviously they had to fix it at some point, but the thing is it was in the game like that for 4 years. So, like, everyone had accepted that this was it. Like, this was the new meta. Well, not the new meta. It was just the current meta. It was just, like, what always existed. And then one day they took it from us, gang. They took everything. I had 37 legacies saved up from collections, from building camps for people. Back then, I used to build camps for people to trade for legacies. Like I would build really nice camps for them and stuff. Spend hours on it. I actually really enjoyed doing that. That's how I got a lot of my scrap too, because if the person couldn't like offer a legacy, then I would take like a junk bundle.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Command center compromised. System detects
Just had to be like a decent junk bundle.
pursuing emergency security protocol. Stand by.
They took it from us. My favorite legacy was an unbreakable set of Empire's explosive faster reload Gatlas. It was an unbreakable set, which means you had 2 of them on you, and because they were like unbreakable, they wouldn't ever break. You didn't need to repair them, so they didn't break on you mid-fight. It was super OP. And because it was vampires, it was the old vampires too, so it really healed like per projectile landing on the enemy. And just healed you super quick. Plus you had all that damage from the explosive area damage being legacy. It just was insane. It was, you were God mode basically. I do miss that Gatplaz. You didn't need VATS. You could, it was just insane with VATS, but you didn't need it. You could just aim down sights, and my favorite thing to do was to like pop a few coffee and jetpack over the queen and just rain explosive rounds down at her, and it would just melt her in seconds. It was so addicting. Excited for PTR? I think you mean PTS? Yes, I am excited for that. I do have access to it. Anyone who has a copy of Fallout 76 on Steam can also download the public test server of Fallout 76 for free. So if you want to try out the next update ahead of time, that's how you do that. And I'll be doing a notes read tomorrow where I read about it, and I forgot to pay attention to my health again, and where I read about it and go over my thoughts on the PTS. I'll also jump in PTS to test some stuff out. So you'll want to drop by the channel tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I usually go live around 12 p.m. my time, so that's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when I do my day streams. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll be reading the patch notes, giving my thoughts on it, and doing some testings in the PTS. It should be fun. Mark your calendars. Swing by the channel tomorrow. Hit that like, hit subscribe. It tells the algorithm that you want to see more of this type of content, and it'll recommend more, not just me, but content from other members of the community as well. Well, I gave away that scanners mod. Apparently I had a scanners mod in my vendor for 7k caps, and I was already at max caps. That's okay. Pet Deathclaws would be cool as well. I totally agree, Ted Turn 7. That would be amazing. Like an actual, because like you can make them a camp like pet. Like you can tame it, but they die. It's so annoying. It's so sad to come to your base and it be dead. One time I tamed a glowing Deathclaw, and those are actually really rare to have spawn as a tameable version. But this one is also 3-star. So not only did I tame a glowing Deathclaw, but it was a 3-star glowing Deathclaw that I tamed. And it was defending my base one day, and it was fighting a legendary Scorch Beast and died to it. I know because I showed up to my camp. I teleported to my camp, and it was still fighting it, but it, like, right then and there died in front of me. So I was really upset about that. But it was a pretty epic fight, so at least it died honorably. But it would be nice if we could have them as a camp pet ally. I totally agree. They did put a line in the notes about fixing weapons effects doing more damage than they should, so we'll see. Aha! There it is. See, I knew a two-shot fix would come soon, and that's most likely it. That explains it very well. They usually don't let stuff like that sit for too long. I had a fun night, Orange. I gotta say, this has definitely been my most fun birthday stream yet.
Yay!
Last year
If
was
this
pretty horrible.
Deathclaw could just walk on over here, holy! Finally.
Last year was sad. Not that like people didn't show up. My Glass Gang showed up. You guys showed up and you showed love. But it's just that stream had like issues and got demonetized, and it also got like, yeah, there's just like haters coming through trying to like bring me down on my birthday. It was really weird. But yeah, we had fun this time around, and it was a freaking blast.
Hostile presence nullified. Lifting lock.
People are weird sometimes. Luckily, it's a minority of the population. It's not like everyone's like that, so I don't focus on it. Y'all are pretty good to me.
Nailed it.
Alright, let's give Snaky Boy the old pipe. The old rusty pipe. Hey Orange, check out my pipe.
Pause.
Ready?
Yep. I'll cripple it. Should get some easy shots on the eye.
Nice! 37 seconds. I totally carried.
Easy. Easy carry.
Easy carry. Thank you so much, user LH5DC. Thank you so much. And happy birthday. That's right, I was born on this day 4 years ago. And that's gonna be it for tonight's stream, gang. I had a blast. I hope you did too. It was fun. I went a little later than I usually do. Not a whole lot, 30 minutes later, but it's okay. My tummy's growling and grumbling, and it's because of the Subway I ate, so I need to get off, unfortunately. I had a blast though, Orange. I want to thank you for joining the stream. And
Always a pleasure.
hanging out with me and having fun, doing some raids, talking it up, chatting about random stuff. During the week when we do like live stream test videos is usually when we're a little bit more, well, a lot more serious about like the game and talking about specific details of it, like build guides and whatever. So if you weren't expecting that, or sorry, if you were expecting that and you didn't get what you expected tonight, it's more of a one-off stream tonight, right? It's my birthday, so we just kind of took things more chill and talked about random things, really. But yeah, definitely check out my day streams that I'll be doing, where I'll be talking about everything game related. And we also do that on night streams too. So what am I saying? I don't know. I'm Miss Glass. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. GG. Say bye, Orange.
See you later, Glass Gang, and happy birthday, Glass.
Thank you.
Have
Thank you
a
very much.
great rest of your birthday.
I appreciate it. I had a pretty good born day. Thank you, everyone who watched, everyone who smashed that like button, everyone who hyped my OG Glass Gang. We wouldn't be this far without you. I guarantee it. I want to give a massive thank you and shout out to the Glass Gang who support the channel. Thank you so much. I left the Glass Gang membership link in the description if you want to join the Glass Gang and see your name on the official Glass Gang roster. I also left our Discord link in the description, and there's no obligation to join the Glass Gang to join our Discord. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you everyone who donated super chats tonight on my birthday. It means a lot to me. And Big Play Ray Ray for the memberships, Ontogeny, Big Play Ray Ray. Someone else sent a super chat in a different currency. I can't remember what it was. Lagoon 2959, Simon H1, Red 218. Thank you so much.